Now, two mums who each lost a child to knife crime are campaigning to tackle some of the dangerous myths young people believe about knives.
Yeah, they're supporting a film called The Fatal Question, created by the charity Street Doctors, which is trying to debunk the idea there's a so-called safe part of the body to stab someone.
The two mums in question are Kelly Brown, whose 16-year-old son Romero West was murdered in Old Trafford, and Leanne White, whose 12-year-old daughter Ava was murdered in Liverpool city centre 4 years ago this very night.
Well, in a moment we'll hear from both of them, but first this report from Jennifer Buck, who went along to a youth club in South Manchester where Street Doctors were delivering some very tough messages.
This youth club provides a lifeline to children in Fallowfield. Kelly Brown set it up after her 16-year-old son Romero was stabbed to death. It's a safe place with food and friends, but it's also a place to teach important lessons to keep children safe on the streets.
If you get an injury to your hand, there's still the risk that you can lose some blood in case of...
The children were asked to mark where they thought would be the safest place to stab a person. The correct answer is nowhere is safe.
There is no safe place to stab, so why do it?
It's the key message from a new video campaign from Street Doctors. The charity speaks to young people about emergency first aid, and while it can be hard to hear, these 9 and 10-year-olds were listening.
I learnt that it's not right to be carrying knives and you can't get stabbed in no places where it's safe.
If you're gonna stab someone, then you should think about what you're gonna do and not take it out on other people.
I know what to do if I see someone like on the floor stabbed now.
We've had a few talks about knife crimes and I wasn't scared, but I would be if I actually noticed and seen that on the streets.
I'm applying pressure like this and you apply it quite hard.
Ella is a medical student at Manchester University and one of the volunteers.
Quite hard teaching kids that are younger because you've got to be sensitive around the subject, and some of the kids do have personal experience, but I think getting the message spread at a young age is important so that they have awareness of it going forward, especially into their teenage years.
Kelly is working hard to educate young people and stop knife crime in memory of her son.
My main purpose is just to protect these children. These children need to be educated around first aid and how to stem bleeds, and just to keep them aware of knife crime.
The hope is that many little hands should make for lighter work in getting this life-saving message across. Jennifer Buck, ITV News in Manchester.
So Romero West's mum, Kelly, and Ava White's mum, Leanne, join me in the studio, along with Martin Tilbury, the CEO of Street Doctors. I asked them if they felt the message of the campaign is getting through to young people.
It has a massive impact, and I always say if I get through to one, I'm doing something right. And it's important to share my story and to show the children why not to carry these knives.
And Leanne, you've been going into schools as well. What kind of feedback have you had from young people?
The children really take everything in, and around the bleed control kits and the training that we provide, they all really get stuck into that and have a go on how to stop a catastrophic bleed. It really is life-saving.
And you were saying as well that one young person came up to you and asked a really horrifying question.
Yeah, so I have had a young child come up to me and ask me where is there a safe place to stab. My stomach sank. It was quite upsetting for the rest of the day, but I had to just get through to that child. There's no safe place to stab.
And Martin, that's the message of this film, isn't it? There is no safe place to stab. You've created this. How important is it to have parents like Kelly, like Leanne, involved in this to spread that message?
Having Kelly and Leanne's voice to the campaign really helps us stress that point to young people and help young people to really work through for themselves what to do.
And Martin, we know that the stats are falling around knife violence, but I guess young people don't necessarily realise that.
they believe a lot more people are carrying knives. So for that reason, they feel like they should carry something, or how do they protect themselves? And what we're trying to do through this campaign is to almost get young people to ask the question, why even carry a knife?
And Leanne, what kind of difference do you think that would make by getting that message through early?
If we can get into the kids then, I think it's going to make a huge difference of kids not carrying knives.
Is that something that you'd agree with, Martin?
Street Doctors was founded in the Northwest in Liverpool with a doctor and a youth worker wanting to put the skills together, and now we are a national charity. We're training over 17,000 young people, and through this campaign over the next 2 years we want to get the message out to as many young people as possible, but also support other organisations to get involved, and Kelly, Leanne and other parents to really support this, and over the next 2 years we really want to push it out wider.
And Kelly, what would your message be to any young person who might be tempted to pick up a weapon or carry a knife?
Don't pick that knife up, it's not worth it. You're not only just going to destroy your life, you're destroying lives of so many families.
And Leanne?
Just think before you do pick that knife up. 9 times out of 10 you're killed with your own knife as well. So there's a chance you putting that knife in your pocket, you could be stabbed with your own knife as well.
We're the ones serving the life sentence. We're the ones living with the grief and the trauma every single day.
Losing a child is the hardest thing anyone will ever go through, and to have to try and get up every day is really hard. So please just think twice and just don't pick that knife up.
Yeah, it's really powerful and moving advice there, and thanks so much to Kelly and Leanne for speaking to us.